All right, 1, 2. That kid not 1, 2 up.
Oh yeah, for sure. Be sweet.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Pleb. In tonight's story, Pierre Poilievre teaches a little boy how to box, and the left has a collective meltdown. Yesterday, on TikTok, a video comes out of Pierre Poilievre teaching a little boy how to defend himself, and the soy lattes lose their mind. As well, tonight, the mainstream media gets exposed for a hit job that Justin Trudeau puts out on Pierre Poilievre. And in our last story, Canada has a new deadlift female champion, and she was born a man. Welcome to tonight's report. Stick around. Before we start tonight's report, can I kindly ask you to subscribe to my channel? I tell you the stories that the mainstream media will not show you. So if you think Justin Trudeau's the worst prime minister of all time, you found a new home. Subscribe to my channel. Let's start the report. Welcome to tonight's report. We're going to kick off today's story with Pierre Poilievre making the left meltdown yet again. A video emerged yesterday on TikTok of Pierre Poilievre teaching a little boy how to throw a punch and how to defend himself. And you know, when anything masculine comes out on social media, the soy boy lattes just have to have themselves a collective meltdown. Let's watch the clip together that's making the left go crazy. Trigger warning, before I play this video, if you're like a blue-haired liberal with like a nose ring and pronouns in your bio, you should probably skip ahead of this because there's a lot of toxic masculinity in this video. There's a lot of men just being men. So if that type of stuff triggers you, and I know it does, skip ahead. Let's enjoy Pierre teaching a little boy how to become a man.
All right, 1, 2. That kid not 1, 2 up.
Oh yeah, for sure. Be sweet.
1, 2 up. What a guy.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. His name's Tyson. That's what I'm talking about. Let's watch that again. That kid's got good form. Damn, he throws better punches than Trudeau in a boxing ring. Watch that again. Whoa, yeah.
1, 2.
Yo, he's got like lightning hands, Tyson.
Kid not 1, 2 up.
Oh yeah, for sure. Be sweet.
Look how the women are just admiring Pierre teaching a young boy how to be a man. Women find that type of stuff sexy, you know? That's like real leadership. Women love that. Just look at the women in the back.
1, 2 up. What a guy.
Pierre looking pretty big in that video. Not gonna lie. Okay. Oh, you guys are all pleb. Stop talking about Pierre's bicep. Okay. I just gotta point it out because it's true, right? I report the facts, and that is facts. So the way I worded this clip on Twitter, by the way, has over 3,200 likes, almost 500 retweets. Okay, people enjoyed this post, but I worded it in a way that would make the left react like the babies that they are. I wrote Pierre Poilievre, Team Canada. Just got to remind them that this man is Team Canada. Justin Trudeau is Team Barbie. Just a reminder. Teaches a young boy how to throw a punch and defend himself. This is how alpha males raise young men. They don't take them to see the Barbie movie. Well, you just know when the Pleb puts out a tweet like that the left were going to come out with their replies, crying, sad, hilarious. Let's read some of this nonsense. Who wants to see how delusional the left is? Look at this reply here from Ellie saying, what a little wiener peepee is. Reminds me of a bully who is king of the nerds. What? Wait, a bully nerd? We have bully nerds now. Okay. Instead of actually smart or actually popular. Okay. They actually think Justin Trudeau is smart. And the craziest thing, they actually think he's popular. Holy shit. One thing that amazes me is how triggered the left gets by masculinity, which is what you're going to see in the next couple of comments. Okay, let's read some of this gold. Cue the music, Pleb. Pee-pee's an alpha male? They don't think he's an alpha. They think Trudeau's an alpha? Looks like Pee-pee wore his man spanks for the occasion. Because the muscles are fake, right? Or Rob, does he wear the same shirt every day? Or this one from Kobe, Trudeau would knock him out. But let's save the best for last here from Menath COVID-0. You're condoning and spreading toxic masculinity. Yikes. You know what? I am spreading toxic masculinity because the leader of this country sits like a literal girl. So yeah, we need to celebrate things that show men being men because this country is so woke that masculinity has absolutely disappeared. Some guy responded to the toxic masculinity comment with a picture of his daughter. Read this. You know, my daughter didn't get a boyfriend until after high school, said all the boys were wimps. She refused to date anyone who couldn't beat her in a fight. Her boyfriend has 2 black belts and beats her about half the time. Raise strong women who demand stronger men. I'm not even worried for a second that she'd ever date you. Damn. But we'll keep the best for last here from Mark Deitz saying, CBC breaking news. Pierre Poilievre attempts assault to an 8-year-old victim. So yes, the left are melting down over a little masculinity on social media again. And I'm sure they'll continue doing it because nothing triggers them more than men being men. Because they can't even define what a woman or a man is themselves. Clowns. In our next story, things are looking really, really bad for Justin Trudeau. Pierre Poilievre is ahead in all the polls, ahead with men, ahead with women, ahead with every single age group, and in almost every single province. We're just missing Quebec. But when things are looking bad for Justin Trudeau, you know the Prime Minister's office has something cooking. And oh boy, did they ever. Katie Telford came out and put a tweet out the other day, a hit piece saying, Pierre Poilievre's Conservative Party embracing language of mainstream conspiracy theories. A hit piece that was commissioned by the Canadian press. Ah, yes, the old conspiracy theories. That's when you know the Liberals are absolutely desperate. Well, underneath Katie Telford's tweet, I went and actually responded to her and put down a beautiful ratio where I told Katie Telford, if I were you, I would start sending out my resume to the private sector. Your government is done. This has over 1,000 likes, and Katie Telford's tweet has 900. Ratio achieved. That's what you get for going after Pierre. After a screenshot emerged of CTV, CBC, City News, Toronto Star, all running the same headline, COVID Parent came out with a very sarcastic tweet that I absolutely love that said, Canadian news outlets are unbiased, uncoordinated, and completely independent. This tweet has 6,000 likes. Hilarious. But yes, the entire media came out with the same story and the same coordinated attack on Pierre. Everyone's favorite, Justin Trudeau's ego, came out and said, this weekend I ordered Canadian news outlets to publish a hit piece on my political opponent. Critical thinking in the general population is dangerous, especially when I'm falling in the polls. Canadians trust their news, and I'll happily exploit that for political gain. And it wasn't just the Trudeau's ego parody account. I mean, we even have 6 Buzz TV here saying that people are claiming that the mainstream media's coordinated attack on Pierre Poilievre was a hit job by Trudeau. Let me ask you guys, do you think that looks like a hit job? Let me know in the comments. Oh, you guys are still not convinced this is a coordinated hit job? Let's just look at a search result for Pierre Poilievre under news. Look at this. This was sent to me by a user. Look at this, CP24. Every single news outlet here running, look at these news outlets, Lethbridge News, Aurelium, they're all running the same exact headline. The same exact headline. Does this not look like corruption to you? Could it be any more blatantly obvious? Just look at this. Look at these headlines scrolling beside me. Look at it. It's right in front of your eyes. You're telling me they don't work in lockstep? You're telling me that this is not a coordinated attack on Pierre Poilievre, they are all in sync. Look at the machine that Pierre Poilievre is literally up against. This is why I fight for Pierre Poilievre. The machine he's up against is evil, and they're coordinated. Look at this tweet that Andrew Scheer came up with, writing, "No wonder Trudeau wants to censor all but 4 or 5 liberal news sources. They all coordinate in attacking Poilievre with the same false headline. Collusion, question mark? Duh. You don't need to be a rocket scientist to see that this is obvious collusion." But journalists came out defending themselves, saying, "We're not colluding." Of course they're not. Like John Ivison quote tweeted Andrew Scheer here saying, "I've been a journalist for more than 30 years and have never encountered this collusion." Worst thing is Andrew Scheer knows that and is just trying to exploit the ignorance of his more credulous followers. Nice. So he's accusing you of being stupid. You're stupid. You know, did we not see the same thing? Does that not look like an entire media working to the, beating to the same drum? Like one giant hive mind? I don't know. Am I seeing something else? Tell me if I'm wrong. Even Amir Ding Dong Khan came out and wrote, "Andrew Scheer was once the second most powerful man in Canada and does not understand what a wire service does." Yeah, the news story came from a wire service, but who do you think commissioned it? It was Justin Trudeau's office and Katie Telford. Duh. And then Kian Bexley absolutely wrecks Amar the Ding Dong Khan, saying these morons truly think that by calling propaganda a wire service, it absolves them of their BS. It doesn't, and we're on to you. 100%. Come on, guys, watching this video. Does that not look like they work together? They want you. They think you're stupid. They really do. But I mean, for $600 million, of course you get good headlines. Listen to Justin Trudeau talk about it himself here in this clip.
Hear about liberal bias in the media these days, how they're constantly letting our government off the hook for no good reason. Frankly, I think that's insulting. It's clear that they let us off the hook for a very good reason, because we paid them $600 million.
These people are mocking you straight to your face, and my channel is going to continue exposing this nonsense. You have my word. So yes, the liberal media thinks Pierre Poilievre is courting conspiracy theories and other kind of nonsense. Well, this liberal media, this lockstep hive mind media, went and asked Danielle Smith a question about this article written on Pierre Poilievre. And oh boy, did Danielle Smith ever put the media right in their place. Let's watch the clip.
With Poilievre sounding the alarm on the WEF, it's sort of warning all governments, presumably that would include the provincial government in Alberta, to sort of be wary of this organization. Do you agree with his stance?
Well, I can tell you not a single Albertan comes up to me and asks me when I'm flying off to Davos to meet behind closed doors with a bunch of billionaires who brag about how much control they have over governments. Not a single Albertan has asked me about that.
Bravo, Danielle Smith. Bravo. That's how you handle Justin Trudeau's paid media. Perfect. And in our last story, Canada has a new female deadlift champion. This week, the record was broke when a woman, born a man, broke the record by a lot. Let's watch Riley Gaines cover this story out of Canada. Absolute clown world. Let's watch the clip. Yeah, before we start this clip, damn, she is extremely pretty. Just want to put that out there.
Breaking news, there is a new Canadian national record holder in women's powerlifting. The only problem is it wasn't set by a woman. Trans-identified Anne Andres competed at the 2023 Western Canadian Championships yesterday. According to results, Andres' total powerlifting score was over 210 pounds more than the top performing female in the same class.
210 pounds more than the next female competing. Oh my God.
Not only is this a Canadian national record, sources say that this is an unofficial world record for the class that Andres competed in. And as if his domination competing against the women wasn't enough, watch as he mocks female powerlifters.
Why is women's bench so bad? I mean, not compared to me. We all know that I'm a trained freak, so that doesn't count. I know we're not talking about Mackenzie Lee. She's got little T-Rex arms and she's like 400 pounds of chest muscle, apparently. I mean, standard bench in powerlifting competition for women, I literally don't understand why it's so bad.
Let's
Literally mocking women. Oh my God. Oh my God.
rephrase that. Women's bench might be bad to you because you are a male who's gone through male puberty with a male amount of testosterone. Being a woman or a female athlete doesn't mean we're inferior or not capable of accomplishing incredible things, but it means we're different to men. And that's exactly why the women's sporting category was ever even created. And we deserve to be recognized and celebrated based off of those physical ceilings and our own uniqueness. Andre's record is a mediocre lift by a mediocre male power lifter because the Canadian Powerlifting Union is discriminating against female athletes.
The crazy part of this whole situation is the left claimed to be feminists. A real feminist would never support this. He would let women have their spaces, have their sports. They would actually protect women. Why can't the left protect women from this? It makes absolutely no sense. They will literally come out and defend this like it's a good thing. These people are friggin' crazy. We need to protect women and women's sports. And now. All right, guys, I've kept you here long enough. This has been a long video. So I'm going to end this video asking you guys a question. That media attack on Pierre Poilievre, was that coordinated by the media and Justin Trudeau all in sync? One big machine against Pierre Poilievre? Yes or no? Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of that media attack on Pierre Poilievre. As always, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Buy a membership to my channel. That helps out a lot. My name is the Pleb. This was today's report. I'll see you at the next one. Peace.